Hey, how you doing? Austin here. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. We're going to talk about Shiba Inu. We are gradually going up, guys. It looks like the overall market is turning around. Bitcoin is starting to come back up. And you know that I've done a couple of videos in the last couple of days looking at the overall market decline with a lot of companies and hedge funds and individuals that were shorting Bitcoin, Ethereum, major coins like that, and that was propagating down, hitting Dogecoin, Shiba, etc. I mean, all the other cryptos were down as well. So that's what's been happening. So basically, I wanted to come to you, have a conversation with you guys today, specifically around Shiba, and just tell you that it's looking like we're moving back. Also, I've got a piece of content that I found for you that's really interesting that lays out some really positive catalysts coming in the near future for Shiba. We're going to talk about that. Also, officially, I am announcing, this is the first video I'm announcing, that I am launching my private Patreon group. This is where you can come over and join the community. There's going to be a link down below where you can come on over and access to a Discord as well as a bunch of other stuff. So you can go check that out. Hit the link below. And I'd love to have you. This is brand new, so there's nobody over there yet. So I'd love to have you over there. And we'll see how that all goes. All right, let's go take a look at Shiba. Here we go. So you see that Shiba has definitely come back a little bit. I mean, obviously coming back from the decline that it had in the last, maybe 36 hours, give or take. You can see that right now we're trading at 7149. We're trading inside of right down here in the lower right, inside of that 633 to 768. So pretty narrow band we're trading in. I will show you my trading view chart here in just a minute, and we'll actually compare it to Dogecoin to see kind of how that looks as well. But what I like is this, guys, is that the volume has dropped a little bit in the capacity that you can see right here in the gray bar. You can see how the volume spiked a little bit and we had a lot of volatility and things like that. And so as the volume is starting to decline a little bit, we're starting to kind of level out. And what I like is that we didn't just drop to the basement, okay? And we've got some positive catalysts coming for us in the very near future. Okay, if you're looking kind of at the overall market conditions, which again is very important that we do look at this, because this gives us kind of a lay of the land, kind of the state of the union, whatever metaphor you want to use, to kind of look at this. Now, Bitcoin, man, we reached some pretty lows with Bitcoin in the last 36 to 48 hours. Yeah, give or take, somewhere in there. 36 to 42 is really what I meant. But in the last 24 hours, we're definitely up 5.87. You can see that we've got we're starting to kind of come back. I mean, we're getting a little bit of green. This 24-hour column is the one I like to look at. Cardano's up 2%. Solana's up 14. Wow, that's the winner of the day right there. Ethereum Classic up 7. So let's see what else. Polygon up 1%. And so I will tell you, I view this as a buying opportunity, right? I did a little shopping myself and added to some of my positions. That's also, just as a side note, a little plug for again my Patreon group, is that in my Patreon group, one of the levels I'm going to be showing you guys like when I buy and when I sell and things like that. So just as well, so check that out if something you care about. Okay, continuing on, I think I really like what I'm seeing here is that we're kind of gradually starting to come back, and that was, so if you know, CoinMarketCap shows 24-hour and 7-day, which is a really good view of that, the 7-day. And digital coin price shows 1 hour and 24 hours, and I like to kind of get a good feel for that, because that gives me a 1 hour, 24 hour, and 7 days kind of between these two resources, right? Now, in the last hour, we were definitely flat and or down a little bit, but not a tremendous amount. And this is not overly concerning to me. And if you kind of look at this, remember I showed you guys this in previous videos. This is showing all the kind of the shorting action that's been happening with Bitcoin and things like that, which has been propagating and hitting some of the obviously other cryptos. But what you see here is, real quickly, price of Bitcoin. This is the long positions. These are people who are wanting the green. These are people who are wanting Bitcoin to go up, and the shorts. Now the shorts has actually risen by about 5% over yesterday. And what I want to point out is that the green line here is Bitcoin is the long positions that we showed you up here, the 46,000. The white line is the price of Bitcoin. You can see as the shorting action really went up on this red line down here, when back around May 17th, when we spiked to 11,000 people, 11,000 positions shorting it. I mean, the price of Bitcoin just plummeted, and then you can see shorting went away, and then shorting has come back in the last maybe 2-3 days, okay? and you can see how we've risen to this plateau, and you can see the price of Bitcoin spiked down, and it's actually bounced back a little bit. Okay, so I keep an eye on this because this kind of drives the overall market condition, is kind of looking at the long position versus shorting position, and said a different way, the selling pressure that is on Bitcoin. And you can look at some of these others like Litecoin, Ethereum, and things like that. Okay, just keep an eye on that. Overall, Shiba has held up pretty nicely after the drop. Okay, so after the drop, you can see we came down here and we've really kind of established some decent support level down in, well, we dropped all the way down, way down there. Let me move this up for you about that. We touched 629, but we've got some decent support in kind of the high sixes, which right now we are trading in the 7158 range. But you can see we've had a little bit of ups and downs. We've got maybe the beginning of a maybe looking at this might be our resistance level kind of here. We'll see how that kind of, if that does continue to play out, and kind of what would happen from there if we got any breakout from there. Not enough data really for me to really do anything more beyond at this point. But let's look at this compared to, say, a Dogecoin, right? Now this is Dogecoin. By the way, this is on an hour time frame. So every candlestick you see is 1 hour of trading data. Okay, so Dogecoin is looking pretty similar, right? We had that major drop. Then we dipped, we came back up, and now we're what I call channeling, right? We're kind of trading in within that narrow band. If you kind of look at this, we're trading in this kind of narrow band right here, okay? And I think that we're going to continue to do this. I think we're going to continue to kind of see how this plays out. I think in the overall, scenario, we'll see. Now, real quickly, I wanted to show you this. This is an article on Yahoo Finance saying Shiba Inu price dips as DEX, decentralized exchange platform, nears launch. All right, this is a really positive piece of content. It actually came out yesterday, and so what we got here is Meme Coin Bull has spotted a buying opportunity in Shiba Inu. The selling was not specific to Shiba Inu. We knew that. It was a market sell-off. Okay, again, we talked about that at length. Okay. There's right here. There are several catalysts ahead in the burgeoning decentralized finance space that could make the dog breed coin they're talking about, SHIB, an attractive bet, including a new decentralized exchange that is nearing launch. On social media channels, SHIB investors are urging one another to hold or buy more. Okay. Shiba is appealing to users for a variety of reasons. It gives investors an opportunity to enhance their returns by participating in staking. In addition, it's cheap and trades for just fractions of a penny, even though you don't have to buy entire Bitcoin. It can be intimidating to investors, obviously Bitcoin being very, very expensive. Shiba offers an opportunity to get in on the next hottest craze before it becomes a household name, this year's gains notwithstanding. Shiba Inu is currently available to trade on Uniswap. We've got all that. Shiba Swap, according to social media accounts, Shiba's platform is ready, but it continues to be battle tested in the project, which is also being audited, receives the necessary green lights. Here you go. SHIB for payments. Shiba Inu, which has a sky-high supply of 500 trillion, found its way onto the radar of cryptocurrencies investors after Vitalik gave it away. We knew that. Most recently, the Future of Life Institute, a nonprofit that looks to slash, quote, global catastrophic risk from powerful technologies, announced a $25 million grant program that it was said was made possible by the generosity of cryptocurrency pioneer Vitalik and the Shiba Inu community. That is pretty cool. Shiba Inu's profile for charitable giving and helping society has risen thanks to Buterin bolstering its use case for payments, which could strengthen the demand for the coin. Okay, it's also said to be following in the footsteps of its mentor Dogecoin, which has similarly been used for donations. All right, guys, I think that's kind of an overall good state of the union. Just really, again, we'll keep an eye on this chart action here, and we'll continue to watch this. I like that we're a little flat right now. Of course, I would like it to be up, but I think overall, I like what I'm seeing right now, and we'll continue to see how all this develops. As always, I'm always here, and genuinely thank you for your support. I'll see you later. Bye.